It's so crazy how much one person can change your guys' life. I can tell you guys, my life changed forever because of one person that led into a few other people as well down the road. But one person in particular really helped me develop an entrepreneur mindset. The idea that I can do more than who I am today or back then, and that I can do more for myself. I can achieve my own things. I can be my own boss, right? I could live my life on my own terms. And that one person that got me into entrepreneurship was Christian Guzman, who's a big time fitness influencer. He owns a lot of brands and companies as well. And that's the guy who really got me, number one, into fitness, more serious into fitness. I watch his YouTube videos all the time. And he's also a guy I really looked up to because he had his own business. He had his own clothing brand, gym, online coaching. And I looked up to that a lot. I wanted to start my own things like that. And it was a guy that I saw on the internet that was living on his own. You know, he didn't have to live with his parents. He had his own money. He had his own, cool cars. He had like a BMW M3 when I first started watching him. And I was like, damn, I want to be that guy. Because I was just a fucking kid living in my mom's house with no money and trying to figure out my own things. And my mom was pressuring me to, go to school, have good grades and finish college and, find a good career and actually do something with my life. And I didn't want to do any of that. I wanted to be on my own path, pursue my own things and move forward to, 9 years later. I mean, actually, this is probably over a decade because I started watching his videos when I was like 17 and I'm 29 now. So over a decade later, I'm a multimillionaire. I have my own house. I have multiple supercars. I own multiple companies now. And it all started because of one person. And the idea behind that was that if he can do it, why can't I, right? If I see other people who are successful, why can't I do that as well? There was a huge influence in that. And I didn't allow myself to make excuses and, give them, the benefit of the doubt that, they're just lucky or whatever. They're smarter. They just were born into it or whatever. I didn't make any of those fucking excuses. I was literally like, if they can find a way, why can't I? It influenced me to start my own personal training business and pursue my own career and then move into, doing e-commerce as well, because there's so much out there in the world. I realized that so much when I was watching his videos and how inspiring and motivating it was. And that's why I got into doing content. I was doing videos a long time before even these Amazon videos and these e-commerce videos. I was on YouTube vlogging, right? Doing my own vlogs. You guys can look back on my channel way back when I did a video when I was buying my first, nice sports car, which was a Honda S2000, which was like a $20,000 car. And I was a personal trainer at that time, making literally $30,000 a year, $40,000 a year. So kind of a car I probably shouldn't have bought, but I did it anyway because I just love cars, right? But to see how far along I was making videos and content to now is insane. But the reason why I started this whole thing in the first place was because I hope that I can influence one person to say and look at my videos and say, if he can do it, why can't I? Right? If I can influence one person to go out there and do something better for themselves and make themselves a better man, better woman, or whatever, and give themselves a better life, give them the fire and the fuel to go out there and change their mindset of being somebody who can do something on their own, right? And I couldn't be more grateful. So Christian Guzman, if you ever end up seeing this video, funny enough, I actually have some pictures with you when I went to the Fit Expos. I would take pictures with you and Max, which is insane because I was such a huge fan. I'm still a huge fan now. Man, if you ever see this video, brother, thank you so much for everything you've done since the very beginning in making content, because it changed my life truly. And I hope that my content can change your guys' life and just change that mental switch and know that you can do more, right? Whatever you're doing now, you could probably do more. And that's what I want to do. I want to influence you guys. You guys don't have to do what I do. You guys don't have to go on the same path as me or what Christian has done. But you got to find your own path and know that there's a way to make that path profitable and successful and large, right? There is a way in everything. Look, everything around you, everything you see around you is a product, a service, something that's being sold that you guys could be starting. And so I want to ingrain it in your guys' head that if other people can do it, there's no reason why you can't do it yourself, right? If you're that type of person who wants to build a business, who has an idea for a business, go for it, right? And if you're somebody else who just wants to work a really solid career, that's totally fine too. I'm not trying to pressure you into doing something or get into something that's not you. But for some people, that's what they really want. I want this video and for other people to be influenced by that and to be able to take that next step into whatever it is, right? So Christian, I kind of owe you, bro. You were the reason why I have Ferraris and whatnot. And I wish you had some more supercars, or maybe you do and I don't even know it, bro. But thank you anyways, man. I hope we can actually meet one day in person again and talk business for sure. All right. The point of this video was I just really wanted to just talk about what influenced me as an entrepreneur. And I hope that this sets a fire in you guys and you find somebody who is your, mentor, inspiration, someone you look up to that's going to help you get to the next level. But while I'm here, I'm going to kind of show you guys kind of a garage update and what's been going on in here. So I just pulled this out of the storage unit. It is an electric go-kart, the 9-bot go-kart, which if you guys have ever been in this thing or seen this thing go around, it's fast. It is fast. It's super light. It's like, I think it's less than 100 pounds. And it can go up to 20 miles an hour. You can drift this thing. So it's awesome. Now I just need to buy one for Michelle so that we can both race. But let's take a look at the cars as well and give a car update. Okay, so here's where we're at with the car. So we got the Ferrari 488 Pista, which I love so much. And then I also have my 812 GTS, which I also love a lot. So here's kind of the game plan as far as what we're doing to the cars and modifications and whatnot. So the Ferrari, I'm pretty confident I'm not gonna do anything to this. I'm gonna keep this pretty stock, not molested. I just really enjoy it the way it is, and I think it will hold better if I just don't do anything to it. If anything, maybe wheels, because that's the easy fix, but I don't feel like messing with the exhaust or anything like that. And also, this car has like all the right options. It has all the carbon options on the car. So you're right, carbon here, carbon in the diffuser, and then a lot of carbon on the inside. Is this unlocked? I think it is. It's nice. So it has a lot of carbon on the inside as well. A lot of red accents in there. So overall, I mean, this is a very, very high spec. It's a good spec. So I think value-wise, I want to keep it. But looking into the future, though, for this car, if I keep it long for a longer period of time, I would say that I would like to trade this in for a hypercar someday. I was thinking about this the other day, but man, I would like to trade this car in for like a Senna down the road, right? McLaren Senna? Yes? No? What do you think? I think it'd be a good trade-in. Because I want to keep one car that's kind of like a GT car and a V12, which is this one. So I think this makes sense to stay in the collection. I don't think it would make sense to have two twin-turbo V8s. It doesn't make any sense. Now this car probably will get some exhaust work sometime next month. We'll probably do an exhaust, either Bowden or Novatec. It's one of those two. And then eventually I'll also do wheels as well, because I do need bigger wheels for this, bigger tires. Because the back ones, I think they're like 315s in the back, but I need 335s in the back because this thing loves to fishtail. And I don't like fishtailing. That's very scary, unless I'm doing it on purpose. So that's the plans with this car. And as for the house updates and, well, the garage itself, I think I might do something with this wall. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do, but the lights, love the lights. Lights look great. Might be doing something with this wall. I have my Christmas trees here. It's just here. And then we need to work on landscaping for the front yard and then also the backyard as well. So that's kind of like the house updates. But I wanted to have a video like this just for you guys to kind of understand where my roots came from. A lot of my roots came from fitness. A lot of my roots came from the fitness industry. I think a lot of you guys can relate to that because I think they literally started a whole generation of new entrepreneurs that include myself. And I'm proud of that, and that's why I keep making content and making new content for you guys, because I feel like, you guys can really benefit off of it. If it does something as simple as changing your mindset, improving your mindset, and makes you less of a shitty person, that's a win in my books. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to put something out really quick and give you guys some insight on a little bit more about myself and what got me started into all of this. So other than that, give us some love, give us some likes, and I'll see you guys in the next one.